And welcome everyone to another installment of the Legacy series, Legacy of Kain, Blood Omen 2. Gonna call it that. Even though it doesn't have the Legacy of Kain title, I know, blah blah. Don't tear me up in comments. Anyways, as always, I like to do in the beginning, if you guys are enjoying this type of content, consider subscribing. Of course, like and comment. Great, helps out the channel a lot. There is other content on this channel that is coming. There are other games coming, but right now for this series we are focusing specifically on the Legacy of Kain series. But yeah, so we've been making it through the castle. We're like almost at the end of this chapter. The reason why I have it paused is there's still an enemy in front of me from the last installment, so we're going to keep moving forward, and we'll just go from there. So yeah, let's get going. 2, 3. Oh, he did attack 4. You. Oh, you unpleasant person, you. All right. Is that a vampire? That is a vampire.
Bodies were found downstairs. The intruder is near.
Oh,
I've
no,
got
that's
to control the courtyard.
a paladin.
Yes, sir. I'll guard the cell. Move out.
No.
Where did he go? Prepare to die. Where did he go?
I'm telling you, this game sucks sometimes. And like controls and trying to sneak around, because it would not let me go one side, so it was like I was doomed to be caught by him. Alright, let's go deal with this guy. Three. Alright, let's drain him. I've got 2 weapons laying about, so... No! I dodged that. F you. Man, this guy had a lot of blood. He was a meaty boy. That's the same type of weapon that the Soul Reaver is going to be.
You are either brave or foolish.
You will find me relentless.
There must be a glyph nearby that powers the ward. Find it and shut it down.
What was it that you learned in the industrial court? Tell me, in case I cannot free you.
Tell you now, before I am freed. What would you do in my place, Kain?
I would offer my rescuer a token of trust.
That information is for Borodor only.
Haven't I earned your confidence yet?
You have not rescued me yet.
Very well. I will return shortly.
I love how, like, everyone's like, oh, you're just gonna be our errand boy. So that releases her there, but there's got to be something in there that I need to look at. So there's that. Is there anything in here? There's no way to block that. So I can release it here, but then that goes back to right there. And I can't get in. So how do I get her free now? You know, that's the real question. And there's nothing over here, right? I don't think there is. Invisible wall randomly. Wait. There we go. There we go. That was the one thing that looked out of place, and I didn't think about it till just then. You know?
You're hurt.
It's nothing. We must get to the roof. Once I am outside these ensorcelled walls, I can use a spell to transport us back to Sanctuary. No!
At last.
What living soul disturbs my order? What creature dares shed the blood of my servants?
He had the sword. Soul Reaver, the prize I had won a lifetime ago, was in his foul possession.
What is this?
You know me.
No. You will not be destroyed so easily. Your name was proud in the backwaters of passing time. All
Yeah.
your lands were set alight and seared to smoke and ashes.
Let those words be your epitaph.
You dare dream of killing me. That fantasy was quenched in blood long ago when I defeated you. And yet, you have learned nothing. Such a pathetic creature. Dare you to challenge me again?
Die. Fiend.
No, Kain!
Your death is fated in my hands. How many times must I teach you that lesson?
He is too strong for you, Kain. With the Soul Reaver, he can kill us both. We must flee and fight him when we are stronger.
No. Release me. That demon of filth is mine.
I am your
Alright.
fate, Kain. Now and forever. However long you delay, you will come to me for yours.
Uma, alive and safe. Kain, you have all our thanks.
I can follow orders when it suits me. We met the Sarafan Lord.
Yay!
He is a touch more powerful than I expected. And he has the Soul Reaver. Strange that you did not tell me this at the first.
You are not ready to fight the Sarafan Lord. I told you that.
It was only by good fortune that we escaped. Vorador, I must speak with you.
You have information for us, I know. You may speak.
I was in the heart of the main factory in the industrial quarter. Before the guards discovered me, I had found a huge central chamber that housed some kind of magic portal. This portal looked into a place the likes of which I had never seen before. And this portal was held open by a single source of magic, a stone set on a pedestal. Vorador, I believe it was the Nexus Stone.
The Nexus Stone.
Which this also
What is this thing?
leads to
Explain.
stuff
The
in
Nexus Stone
Soul Reaver
is
2.
an item of great power. It can bend time and space to create doorways to any location within Nosgoth. I know not why the Sarafan Lord would be using it within the industrial quarter, but we could put it to great use.
And what use is that?
One who wears the stone cannot be harmed by the Soul Reaver.
And is this but a legend, to be proved false at the fatal moment?
Oh no, no legend at all. It has been proven. The Sarafan Lord wore the stone when he defeated you 200 years ago.
What?
How else could he have resisted the power of the Soul Reaver? You were unable to use the sword's power,
Yep.
and without it, he was able to defeat you.
Then I shall take the stone and use it to kill him. But know this, when I recover it, I will also claim ownership of it. I trust that is understood.
Then you commit yourself to fighting the Sarafan Lord? There can be no turning back.
I was committed to that from the moment you revived me. Nothing will turn me away.
So be it.
Yep. Yay.
You must use the subway to reach the industrial quarter, which lies in the northeastern part of the city. Find your way past the gate that blocks the townspeople from entering. But perhaps we may leave that to your invention. Uma?
Once in the quarter, look for the main factory complex. It is there that the stone is held.
I will return
This
with
is
the
also
Nexus Stone
before they gave us like
and the
subtitles
Sarafan
constantly.
Lord's head.
That's the end of the chapter. Sweet. That is the end of the chapter.
I left the relative safety of Sanctuary and ventured once more into the night. The industrial quarter of Meridian was, I discovered, a heavily guarded fortress. Rather than assault it directly, I stole into the workers' commons and began my quest for the Nexus Stone there.
Yeah. So I was checking something. So there's a few chapters to this game. Okay, so we need to power that on. I will. Don't point at me again. The last thing you do. Just saying. Just saying, you know. Oh, there's a big boy right there. Oh, I need to... Okay. Door's open, so I can swap this around. How's my health looking? Okay. Again, it's always annoying that this one makes it so you lose blood just constantly. So it makes it take longer to get through stuff. Oh, I'm dead. I hate this. Because it's not like I start with a freaking weapon either. You were in my way. Don't tell me to leave you alone. Y'all annoying.
Don't hurt me!
Yeah, like I said, it's some of these areas are annoying. Especially when they're like, we're gonna start you off with no weapons. There's a cheat code that you can start off with the Soul Reaver. Oh, there's a weapon right there. It's right here. Oh, a scimitar. Okay. Okay. Go on, get up. Alright. That scimitar had like no durability either. What the F? No durability. What the F? Man. Okay, now at least I have a weapon, so. And those guys also take a lot of hits from most weapons, but still. It's like, if you get the chance, you should sneak attack them.
You hear that? Sounds like fighting below. Like a body's on the floor.
Yeah, she had a lot of blood in her, so that's a lot more health. Most of the innocents I'll try and keep alive right now. Unless I'm like really close to leveling, then well.
What was that?
They closed the door on me. This door's not supposed to be open. All right. And yeah.
Were you followed? These humans never look twice in my direction. Little do they realize their future lord walks among them. Now, tell me of this place.
Uma tells me the Nexus Stone will be found in the main factory beyond the dam. There will be a gondola to take you there. If this is deactivated, you must look below for the glyph to repower it. But be careful of the guards.
Have you any further wisdom to dispense?
I sense the presence of another vampire close by. He may be watching you. I will whisper you again when it is needful.
Once again, I began to feel the obligations of power. To deal justice fairly to all. One day my people would know me again for their lord. But the vampires who were traitors to their kind would know me first of all.
I love Kain's like talking. Good old classic games where the women wear armor that really doesn't protect them at all. Like, Uma makes sense. Like, the vampire, like, okay, whatever, they're vampires. They really don't need armor to protect them. Like, how Uma looks and everything. You're like, oh yeah, I don't, that makes sense. But, some of these warriors are like, you're like, girl, put some clothes on. That should level me. Right? Yep. Lord Kain. That's not max, but it is near max. Like, seriously. Ass is hanging out. Tits are hanging out. Don't get me wrong. I'm all down for a good time, but... Come on, girl. You're meant to fight vampires. You should probably have a little bit more, armor on. Just because these guys could probably turn off the thing, I want to kill them. Why I swapped over weapons simply because just so I can use this weapon until for a little bit longer. Because it's gonna break eventually. Ooh. Fancy. I'll use this for a little bit. I haven't actually used this one, so. Again, tank controls, so it's a pain in the rear to do anything. All right. Yeah, I definitely need to be in mist form for this.
What do we have here?
Y'all are special kind of annoying. At least they gave me, between those two, gave me a full heal. Jesus. anything in here? Let me just beat these two real quick. I'll switch back to the other weapon. I just didn't want to burn it on civilians because I don't know its durability length. You know? But alright. I think that's a... God damn, I keep hitting the wrong button. That's the good point to call it on this one. So, as always, thanks everyone for swinging by for this installment. I will be back and we will get to another one here before you know it. Anyways, thanks everyone for swinging by on this one. And, of course, until next time, everyone, take care.